this is stepping back on the album, Soundtrack to the Revolution. Very revolutionary album, something that we're not getting nowadays, something that we need nowadays. A lot of people touch the topic like, oh, I'll make a Black Lives Matter song with George Floyd, and then they jump back on the
niggas that's doing that. They still got up. They still answering to the record label, to the white man. They still answer, and they worried about their money. I don't give a fuck about money. I don't give, man, fuck all of that. You know what I'm saying? As long as every nigga on this album is satisfied, my nigga, because I got, like I say, I got over 20 motherfuckers collectively with producers and everything on this album, and everybody, man, whenever anything takes place, man, they smile and they beam with pride, my nigga. That's my everything right there. I don't give a fuck about what you think, what white folk, because the truth is, I stand on the truth, my nigga. So, you know, fuck you in your ass. Where the lie at, bitch ass nigga?
Nah, but you know what I'm saying, we need a lot. Ain't nobody, cause a lot of people touch that topic and then they get back to the bitches, hoes, and the ice. And
Yeah.
But then I like how you.
But then let me give a disclaimer.
You went all the way with an album.
Yeah, with a whole album. But let me give a disclaimer, because a nigga will go to my page and say, fuck it, bitch, aka. Yeah, because they exist, my nigga. But, you know, in a time like this here, just remember, I provided the people with something that was pure, that was genuine, that was authentic, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? But it's still, don't get me wrong, it's still a whole bunch of fucking bitches and bitch ass niggas out there. I can't forget about y'all. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah.
Man, what was the main inspiration that made you?
Man, real shit, man. This whole project stemmed from me and Cornell. You know Cornell.
For sure.
He the owner and operator of the Page Music Monopoly on Instagram. MUSICMONOPOLY, Music Monopoly. And we was having a conversation, and it steered to George Floyd and conditioner shit. And we was like, man, and I can't remember, was it him or me? And the name, we just said, man, we need a soundtrack to the revolution.
Yeah, it's a good name.
And we were like, oh shit. And that was the birthing moment for us. But I told him, I was like, man, the universe already ordained it. We just tools. We just vehicles to get the universe already decided that this shit here was gonna take place. Like everything that's transpiring within society, all this shit here is just
you just in tune with nature.
Yeah, it was written, my nigga. This is what it was meant to be, and in order for this to take place, you know what I'm saying? And that's where it come from me and Cornell having a simple fucking conversation.
Man, I dig it though. I feel like I've always felt like the thing that separates rappers when it comes to greatness, at the end of the day, hip hop is defined by the best hip hop is who has the best message for the young black people of America.
Yeah.
That's my thing. I feel like that's why Tupac is held in such a high regard.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I always felt like who kicks the best shit for young black people to live to in the next generation is the best rapper.
Yeah. Cause I actually feel like 20, 30 years from now, it's gonna be some little kid come along and pick this album up, my nigga, and it's gonna be brand new.
Right.
Like this album deserves to do Michael Jackson numbers. Like whatever is in store for it, you know, I have no control over. Once it's out there, I'm gonna do my part to make sure that it's presented to everybody and it's on every level. But once it's out there, the universe and the forces that's bigger than me is gonna control.
Take it where it need to be.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But this album definitely deserves Michael Jackson numbers, like Thriller numbers, my nigga. Like you ain't nothing like it ever. You know, as great as Public Enemy, It Takes a Nation, a Million to Hold Us Back, as great as Ice Cube, Death Certificate, or as great as probably Ghetto Boys, or the Foundation, or you know, as great as Machiavelli was, because Pop was kind of was reverting back, like he was sliding back towards
the righteous concept.
Yeah. He was sliding back to the educational and revolutionary. He was that nigga. That was really, I don't know. The universe worked through that nigga because it you know how it slid him off path and then was sliding him back to path. That shit crazy. But you know it's gonna go down probably as the most important album ever to black culture, my nigga. Like if you listen, just listen to it. If you think I'm lying, listen to it. And if you like, you know, if you a nigga like me, and if you don't feel that way, just say cake ass nigga, bitch ass nigga in my DM. Now, if you's a bitch ass motherfucking nigga like Candace Owens, Terry Crews, some white supremacist motherfucker, you know, eat my dick, funky bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's, you know, at the end of the day, because I couldn't give a fuck, you know, because
it's some special shit.
I really, you got to be a retarded motherfucker to wake up and hate a motherfucker that you never met for a trait that they ain't got no control over.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? What I look like waking up hating every motherfucker that's mentally challenged in the world because they was born mentally challenged.
I mean, that shit retarded. It's deeper than that, but that shit retarded.
No, they retarded. You got to be a retarded motherfucker to hate a motherfucker for something they ain't got no like control over.
Yeah.
That's the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life, my nigga. You know.
You spoke on, you said, we talking about these revolutionary rap, you spoke on Ghetto Boys, Ice Cube Death Certificate, and
Public Enemy. It takes a nation. Them all, but It Takes a Nation $1 million was the one though. But
not only was the one, but from the first track, you giving me them Public Enemy vibes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Public Enemy.
X-Clan too. I can't forget that.
X-Clan too. Yeah, definitely.
Blackwards. Yeah.
And that's one thing. If anybody who young watching this, meaning you were born between 1990 and 2020, man. If you say you consider yourself black and you fuck with rap music, go back and check the shit before you.
Yeah.
What the shit niggas was talking about.
Self-destruction, all that shit.
Yeah. Public Enemy, I was born in the 80s. So Public Enemy was a little bit before my time. I was like probably a baby when they was kicking.
Yeah.
But I always made it a point to like go back and listen to shit before me because that's how much I love rap. And Public Enemy was one of them people that I dug into, and you give me some of them vibes.
Man, y'all was a Public Enemy fanatic, my nigga. It Takes a Nation $1 million, Fear of a Black Planet, all that shit, my nigga. Even the first one, Yo Bum Rush the Show, even before they really just got on that pro-black tip like that, man. But Public Enemy, like Chuck and Flav and Professor Griff, you know, even though I felt a certain type of way when they kicked Professor Griff out the group.
He was too radical.
Nah, he wasn't radical.
He was just right, but for them, it was going for the record.
Chuck them want to protect the money aspect of it.
Yeah.
They went to having money, and Professor Griff was still on that, you know, truth. You know, like telling the truth, and they were like, okay, we get money now, and now we got to deal with these same people that you spewing truth about, and they writing the checks. You know what I'm saying? Because the Jews control the motherfucking entertainment industry, bitch ass nigga.
Facts.
So you know
off of reparations money that we never got.
So that's just what it is. And they get mad when a nigga say it, but all the facts is right there. Y'all own the 90% of the motherfucking entertainment industry is owned by a Jew. You ain't gonna do no business if a Jew don't sign off on it, if you trying to be major in no kind of way, my nigga. Disney is buying up every motherfucking thing, my nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Probably the only motherfuckers, some of the biggest motherfuckers on the planet that ain't Jews is the motherfucking Waltons. You know what I'm saying? Walmart, my nigga. But the Jews, they some, and a nigga say that out of respect, like I wish niggas had the motherfucking power and the ability to control shit like y'all. But y'all got the market cornered off, and y'all gon', you know, spank a nigga on his ass if y'all can control a nigga like that. You know what I'm saying? And I hate the fact that Nick Cannon, that nigga, that crawfish like a motherfucker. But I understand. No, but at the same time, this is how I viewed it.
You think he was wrong for apologizing?
Yes and no.
Okay. Explain.
Because the yes part come from me being just the nigga I am. Nigga, fuck y'all. But the no part come from that Nick Cannon control a whole bunch of careers. Like Wildin' Out, he employs a whole bunch of motherfucking people, my nigga. And the way I viewed it, I was like, he trying to protect all the motherfuckers that he employed because a bunch of families and lives depend on him. Yeah. So, you know, that's how I choose to view it, whether it be that way or not. But he is, but he ain't. Because at the same time, like, I'm not viewing it like you sold your people out because you trying to protect a bunch of other of your people at the same time. Like, it should be really complicated. Like, motherfuckers like to look at shit as black and white, but sometimes it's a lot of gray area that be up in there.
Facts. I be understanding wise. I try to stay away from the gray area to make me
yeah, but at all times
you got to keep that in mind too.
Yeah.